The diner went silent the moment his boot slammed into Mac's ribs. No one expected it, least of all me. 1 second, my service dog was calmly lying at my feet like he always did. The next, he'd been kicked by some loudmouth in a suit who stormed in barking into his phone, acting like he owned the world. "He touched me," the man shouted, as if Max, a trained, gentle golden retriever, had committed a crime by existing. That was the moment something shifted in me. I stood up slowly, not because I was afraid, but because I'd learned in war that silence before action was more powerful than any scream. "My name is James Daniels," I said, "and from wherever you're reading this, stay with me, because the man who kicked my dog didn't know three things. First, Max wasn't just a dog, he was a war hero. Second, I wasn't just a quiet veteran, I knew exactly how to fight. And third, by the time the cops walked in and the diner's cameras played back what happened, the man who thought he could kick a silent warrior was begging for mercy, in handcuffs. It was just past noon when I walked into Benny's Diner, the kind of small-town place where the coffee's always hot and the waitress knows your name. I'd taken my usual seat at the booth near the window, back straight, eyes alert. Years of training don't wear off easily, not even in civilian life. Beside me, curled up obediently and barely noticeable, was Max, a large golden retriever with a soft coat and eyes that had seen war zones most people only see in movies. Max wasn't just any dog. He was my partner, my lifeline. We'd been through 2 deployments together. When the blast came, when the bullets flew, it was Max who pulled me out. He caught on to my panic attacks before I did. Now he helped me navigate a world that moved too fast and felt too loud since I came home. "Hey, Mr. Daniels," came the cheerful voice of Amy, the waitress. "Max want his usual bacon treat?" "He'd be offended if you didn't," I smiled. But just as I settled into the comfort of routine, the door flung open. A man walked in, mid-30s, expensive suit, Bluetooth headset still blinking in his ear like he was too important for the real world. He was loud, arrogant, the kind who hadn't faced consequences in a long time. He scanned the diner like it owed him something and walked straight past my booth. That's when it happened. Max, ever so calm, barely shifted as the man passed. But maybe his tail, just slightly, brushed the guy's pant leg. In a flash, without hesitation, the man turned and kicked. Hard, right into Max's ribs. The sound Max made wasn't loud, but I felt it in my chest like a bomb had gone off again. My vision blurred, not with tears but fury. The diner went still. Amy gasped. Someone's fork clattered to the floor. "What the hell is wrong with you?" I said, rising slowly. "It's a damn dog," he barked. "It shouldn't be in here. Filthy thing touched me. You vets and your emotional crutches. Stop." My voice was sharp, the kind of sharp that only comes from years of command. "That thing is a federally registered service animal." He scoffed. "I'll sue this place. You're all insane." Max whimpered again, his body curled tighter, as if bracing for another blow. Before I could speak again, Amy stepped between us. "Sir, you need to leave. You can't tell me what to—" "You assaulted a service animal," I interrupted. "That's a federal offense." "Oh, come on." I pulled out my phone, not to record, but to open the Veterans Assistance app that connected directly to legal counsel and local authorities. One tap. "You know who I am?" he said, as if that would make the assault disappear. "Number." "But I know who I am," I replied, stepping closer. "Staff Sergeant James Daniels. 2 tours in Afghanistan. Purple Heart. That dog you just kicked saved 8 soldiers in one night during a mortar strike. He's not just my service animal. He's a decorated member of the Marine Corps. So I suggest you sit down and shut up before you add obstruction to the list." He turned pale. The diner was still quiet, but now every eye was watching him. Then the bell rang again, and 2 officers stepped inside. Turns out, Amy had already called them the moment she saw the kick. "Sir," one officer said to me, nodding, "we've reviewed the footage. It's clear as day. Are you pressing charges?" I looked at Max, who was already sitting up, tail wagging weakly, trying to act like it hadn't happened. Always so damn loyal. "Yes," I said. "I am." The man protested, screamed about reputations and lawsuits, but it didn't matter. The law was on our side, And this time, justice didn't wear a suit. It wore a badge and honored a dog. Later that day, as I walked Max home, a couple of local teenagers stopped us. "Hey, sir," one said, holding out a bacon treat from Benny's. "For Max." I nodded, holding back something in my throat. They didn't need to know the full story. They just knew a hero when they saw one.